We are at the Lowe's on Coliseum here in Fort Wayne, and we are putting up walls to a house. Lowe's has generously donated all the lumber for today's build and all of the labor. So their employees are going to come out in the parking lot, and we're actually going to frame up each wall panel and set it up right here in their parking lot today. One of the reasons we do these panel builds is it's just a way for us to engage a lot of people at one time. And when you're on the job site, it's a limited space. But when you do it in a parking lot like this, you got space to spread out. So it gives us a lot of opportunity to engage a lot of volunteers at one time. And it's just a fun event as well.
Obviously, our national corporation is a huge habitat supporter. And I'm glad we got to come together to do this today, because even though we're a national, we want to feel local, so we want to give back to our community. I hope that they come when they're done, they get a sense of accomplishment, but then they realize the bigger picture of what we're doing here. We're putting people into homes, and hopefully this will engage them to volunteer more.
I noticed on the bulletin board, and I've got an email, that Lowe's was doing a habitat build, and I thought, what a great way to get back into habitat. My first home was a habitat home in 2003. Saved my life. I was actually homeless at the time that I met the executive director at that time in 2001. I had lost my job. I didn't have anywhere to go with my kids. I was a single mom of 3. Moved in my house in 2003, became a board member, became a family advocate, and my kids were able to have a stable home for years. But I'm hoping to give back to another family that's going to be just as deserving and who will appreciate and love their home just as much as I did. I love Habitat. I'm so glad they're still around. I'm glad that the company that I work for is also giving back. I wish every company would do it.